Coming live from some of the world's
Well, there we go. I found this in some fly tipping a couple of weeks back now. I did video it, so whether you've seen that video already or whether, I don't know, you might be going to see it. I don't know when I'm going to put it up, if I haven't already put it up. Anyway, found this in some fly tipping. I couldn't find the rest of it. I couldn't find all the top, the motor and all the everything. I just found the bucket. It's a perfectly good bucket. It's got a little thing in there. It's not damaged in any way. It's got the face on. All the wheels are good and dandy. No problems with them. Rolls about as it should do. So it's not even got any scratches. To be perfectly honest, it looks bloody brand new. So why it was in fly tipping, I have no idea. But it was amongst a load of fly tipping. And so yeah, just cleaned it all up. It's going to go up for sale now. If anyone's interested, it'll be on Spock. Although by the time this video goes up, it'll probably be sold. Oh, well, hopefully it'll be sold. So there we go. For those of you that are following the little, what's the word, controversy with my neighbours, I've stirred a little bit of shit up. I think it's hilarious. It's coming here because there's a bit less noise in here. So, what happened was I was cleaning the front door, cleaning everything, you know, just making the front of the house look a bit nice. And he come up to me and he goes, "Moving house, are ya?" I said, well, cause I thought on my feet, you know, and I thought straight away, I thought, right, here we go, time for a bit of a wind up. And I went, well, not as yet, we may do, it is on the cards, you know, families expanding, things like that, need a bit of a bigger house, bit more room and all that kind of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do, I got a mate who went in prison about 12 years ago. He goes, "Prison?" I said, yeah, he went in prison. He's going to be coming out fairly soon, so we're thinking about, because he's going to get benefit money and all that. I don't agree with benefit money, by the way, but anyway, he's going to get benefit money and all that, so he's going to be guaranteed, he's going to get all his rent paid on a house or whatever. So I just think we might just rent it out to him, you know, and he can come and live here. He goes, well, what did he go to prison for then? So I said, well, originally he went to prison for robbing a couple of elderly people. And he got a year for that. And he goes, but you went in for 12 years. I said, I know, yeah. When he was in prison, he stabbed a couple of people. And he stabbed a prison guard. He goes, oh. So I said, yeah, so, you know, when he comes out of prison later on this year, possibly late this year or early next year, he'll probably be living here then, because he's guaranteed to get his rent. We're guaranteed to get rent because it'll be paid by the government, blah blah blah, you know. He won't have a job, he won't be able to get a job, so he'll be here all the time, you know, about to do gardening with you and things. He's going, I can't wait for that to be circulated around the neighbourhood. The next time they moan about me, they'll think twice. There could be a convicted robber and stabber living next door. They'll think twice next time they moan about me, that's for sure. I went to go and start the Focus earlier, bloody flat battery again. So, there's nothing wrong with it. Someone said to me, they go, oh, well, the battery's flat because there's something wrong with it draining the power. Well, because the alarm's always on all the trackers, there's 2 trackers on it, there's an alarm and everything. It's always on, you know, when it's parked up, it's using power from the battery. And because I never drive the bloody thing, it never gets charged up, and over 2 or 3 weeks it just gradually gets flat because all that stuff's on. So, you know, if I what I need to do really can buy actual trickle chargers that do work. You know, people that have classic cars and supercars that park them up in their garages, they have them, and they're wired into their electric supply and all that, and they're a proper trickle charger. I've had trickle chargers in the past, the cheap ones that just don't work. They don't do nothing. You know, they give out like milliamps or millivolts, and they don't do anything. You need to get a proper trickle charger if you're going to be parking a car up for a long period of time, and it would just keep it alive. But what I really want to do, and what I need to do, is drive the bloody thing. So I just really need to get my arse in gear and get the bloody thing working properly. But it's one of these things, you know, don't have the time or anything to be doing that at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to keep on charging the battery up. Alright, I'm getting ready to start doing the KX80 project. It's going to be stripped down entirely. I'm 100% completely stripped down, and I'm going to paint the frame. I was going to get the frame shot, you know, sandblasted and powder coated, but the budget that I've been given, remember, because it's not my bike, is it? The budget I've been given doesn't allow for that. So instead I'm going to use my trusty SGS compressor and paint gun and paint it myself. But here, Kawasaki. Here I've already got plastics. I've got the right hand rear plastic, side plastic, the mud guard, the front number plate. It come with a mud guard on it, front one, that's alright. The seat was rubbish, didn't fit. So I've managed to find an original 1989 Kawasaki seat. It's got a bit of damage, but I can fix that. A few little rips and scuffs here, but that's not going to be the end of the world. If budget allows, I can always get it recovered with an original cover, original style, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep it like this. Put a bit of leather cleaner on this, clean all this up nicely, and that'll be hunky-dory and nice. So I'm getting ready to do that. It's quite exciting. I won't be doing it just yet. There's going to be a proper series on it. So, just about to start. Well, I've packed most of the stuff up I've been doing today. Packed it up. But I just went to pack this strimmer up because I put it out in the garden while I was working in the garage today. And I decided, but see, I don't know whether that's the right amount of compression for this. I haven't put the ring in yet, but I decided I wanted to see if there was a blockage. I suspect there's a blockage in the petrol tank. I suspect there is a blockage in the petrol tank. I suspect. Yes, it looks like it. We've got a little thing here. I'm hoping it will come off. Might better get a spanner on there and take that off. So let's go and get a spanner. And we'll take this off. I'm hoping, well, I think this is blocked because I noticed when I took it off, I took the fuel line off the carb to clean the carb, and there was no fuel coming out of that pipe at all. There should have been fuel pouring out of that pipe, but there wasn't. So it looks like this is like a makeshift thing. Somebody's put sealer around there. Around there. And it looks like this has been sealed in as well. You can blow through it. It looks like it was blocked though. I very much doubt that you're going to be able to... Oh, you can! Oh my god! Alright, look down that hole. Can you see the jaggediness of it? How jaggedy it is? It's not smooth, is it? So I think it was blocked coming out, and where I've just blown inwards, it's kind of made it like that, forced it out. So I reckon that was blocked, and... see if I can make it so you lot can see. In there. See, it's just going to focus on the cap. But in there, that black thing you can see at the top in there, that's the thing. So, alright. I'm going to get the air. Got any left in it? I've got a little bit left in it. That's alright, that's lovely. Put that on it. That's cleared that right out. That's cleared that out lovely in there now. Look in there now. See how smooth it is in there now? That's what it should be like. Yeah, that's full of rubbish in there. Anyway. That's cleared it out somewhat. So I'm going to put it back on, stick a little bit of petrol in there, and see if it fires up, see if it actually keeps running. Because remember the trouble we had, the trouble that I was having was, I could get it to run, but I couldn't get it to stay running, and it was sounding very, very lean. No matter what adjustment I'd done to the carb, it was lean. And I did put it down, oh, it's moved now. I did put it down to, oh, this is probably going to come off now and it's never going to seal again. Oh, there we go. Just got that to come off. Not really sure what that's supposed to be inside there. It's just supposed to be I don't know if this is, I honestly don't know if this is something that somebody's put on. It smells strange, and that's a bit of sealant or copper slip or something. I don't really know what that is. But inside there, it must have been this that was over that hole, blocking that hole. But now it's completely clear. There's nothing in there now, so get rid of that. See you later. But now that I've had this has actually come off, I know, I have 100% feeling that it's never going to seal again now. If I put that on there and stick petrol in there, I can almost guarantee that won't seal. But we'll see. We'll see. Right. Throttle isn't stuck. Choke. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy and everywhere. Do wonder if we've got spark. I say, I do wonder if we've got any spark. Well, that's extremely wet. Not got anything to wipe it on. That's it. But extremely wet. Oh. Blimey. Yeah, it's very wet in there. So I'm probably going to suggest we don't have any spark. Let's have a look. You can probably see that. Oh yeah, we've got spark, whether you can see it or not, I don't know, but we've got spark. A nice big fat blue one. That's what you want. Little skinny one ain't as good. The yellow one ain't very good. You want it to be nice, fat and blue. Nice, fat and blue, that's what you want. Right. Why isn't it running with the carb spray now then? It should be running with that. No reason why it shouldn't. Have we got any fuel coming out of the line when I take it off now? Before I took this little line off, there was nothing coming out. Still not much, is there? If I take that cap off. There you go, if I take that cap off, that comes out like that. That's how it should be coming out, with no cap on. We had a little fire, didn't we? It did work, it did work. Well, that's that then. It was just a little... It was just a little idea, because I was bringing it in and I looked at it and I thought, I wonder if there's a block in that pipe. So I thought I'd just have a quick look to see if there was a block. And there was a block. It's now flowing freely. We had a little fire, didn't we? It did run, and then it conked out and they won't go again. So, I don't know. I ain't got the time this evening. It's getting on for 10 o'clock now. I know it's still daylight, but it's the summer. That's what happens, man. I feel so gutted that I'm wasting this summer. Usually, well not usually, but before, we're talking about 8, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, at this time in the summer, I'd still be out down the track, riding around, you know, when I had that 450, that Honda CRF 450, but not anymore. I'm confined to sitting around, not going out anywhere, not doing anything. It's gutting. The sooner I can save up and get this piece of land to ride around on, the better. Otherwise I'm just going to curl up.